friends, welcome back. My name is Tiffany if you're new here, and today I'm going to share with you a couple microwavable mug recipes. I'm kind of like being a bachelorette today. It is hunting season, so if you know anything about hunting season, then you know that your man is gone all day. So I didn't really want to do much cooking today because it's just me here home, and I thought, wow, I'm gonna get a day free of not cooking or anything. Just been cleaning and enjoying myself. So I was trying to think of something that I can make that would still be fulfilling and that would be not very much cleanup, not a big mess, be super quick and easy. And I thought about maybe making some macaroni and cheese in a mug. Yeah, it can be done. To share this recipe in case that you are cooking for one as well, or maybe something crazy has happened and your stoves went out and you only have a microwave to cook in, or you live in a dorm and you're just looking for something that's quick and easy and delicious. So come along with me as we make our mug recipe, and I'm also going to show a dessert recipe as well. All right, let's get started. So first off, we're going to cook our pasta. I'm using elbow macaroni, but any small pasta would work. You could use the rotini or orzo. And you're gonna need a half a cup, and make sure you use a microwavable mug. Very, very important. Your mug has to be microwavable. So I'm gonna put in a half a cup of pasta. And then if I want more, I'll make me another one. And then you're gonna make sure you cover that with water. So I'm just gonna add 3/4 a cup of water and make sure it's cold. So I'm using a 1/4 cup measure here. Let me put 3 of these in. Okay, now depending on the wattage of your microwave, the times will vary. I have a very tiny microwave. It's only like 900 watts. If you have a 1200 watt microwave, this probably will only take about 3.5 minutes. You just cook it until your pasta becomes tender. In my 900 watt microwave, it'll probably take about 4.5 to 5 minutes. So I'm gonna pop this in the microwave and we will be back when it's done. I've just got mine out of the microwave. Be very careful, it may be hot. Mine took 5.5 minutes. Most of the water has cooked out, but you wanna be sure to go ahead and drain the rest of that water off. So I'm going to do that. Okay. So now we are going to stir in our milk. I'm using oat milk to make this dairy-free. And you're gonna need 4 tablespoons of milk. This is just a half tablespoon measure, so I'm gonna need 8 of these. Now we're going to add in our cornstarch to this mixture. And I'm going to need a 1/2 teaspoon of cornstarch. I'm just gonna get a whole teaspoon here. So I'm just gonna get a 1/2. Just going to help thicken this. Last but not least, we're gonna add in cheese. So add in whatever cheese you want, cheddar cheese, mozzarella cheese, Monterey Jack. I'm using my dairy-free cheese, and you're going to need about 4 tablespoons of cheese. I'm just going to do it like this, but of course, I mean, it's cheese, so you don't really have to measure. I mean, can you really have too much cheese? And now we're going to add some salt and pepper to taste. I love black pepper in macaroni and cheese. Now we are going to give this a quick mix, and then we're going to pop it back in the microwave for 60 seconds for everything to melt and combine. Just make sure you mix it well to incorporate that cornstarch. You do this in, like, even if you don't have a big mug like this, make sure you make it, you can even do this in a microwavable bowl, of course, just the handle is just easy to use, so I use a mug. But just remember when you're cooking your pasta, you know, it is a starch, so it can bubble up. And if you're using a small mug, you know, it may overflow in your microwave. But as soon as you open the door, it should go back down. But just wanted to give you that little heads up. So I'm gonna pop this back in the microwave for 60 seconds. All right, guys, it's ready. I'm so excited. Look at that. Look at that cheesy goodness. You want some? It's a winner, y'all. I hope you guys enjoy this and make this. I hope this helps you out, whatever your circumstances are. To me, it's a lot cheaper than buying those, you know, you can buy those cups where you can just add the water and you put the powdered cheese in it, you know, for one serving. But to me, this is just pennies. And it's so much better and you know exactly what's in it. And it's super quick. And so let's get on with dessert. Okay, y'all ready for some dessert? Now this is super quick and super easy. It's just a vanilla cake. And of course we're gonna make it in our mug in the microwave. It only takes about a minute to a minute and a half. So first we're going to start off with our flour, and we're going to need 4 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. Okay, I've got my 4 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of sugar. So I am still using a half tablespoon measure. So I'm going to need 4 of these to make 2 tablespoons. Okay, and then to our sugar, we're going to put in our baking powder. Okay, you're going to need a half a teaspoon of baking powder. And now we're going to mix the dry ingredients together. You can use a little baby whisk if you have one, or a fork will do just fine. And just get everything incorporated. Okay, now we're going to add in our milk, oil, and vanilla. So we're going to need 4 tablespoons of milk. Okay, there's the milk. You need 1.5 tablespoons of oil. You want one that doesn't have flavor. Canola or vegetable will be just fine. So 1.5 tablespoons. And then you need about 1/4 of a teaspoon of vanilla. I'm just gonna eyeball. That's way more than 1/4, but it'll be all right. And if you want to add sprinkles, then you go ahead and put you some sprinkles in. And then you just go ahead and mix everything. Make sure you get it well incorporated. Just make sure you go around the edges a couple times and make sure you get the bottom really good so you don't have clumps of flour. Okay, now we're gonna pop this in the microwave. If you have like a 1200 watt microwave, I would start at 45 seconds to a minute. And just when it puffs up and it is firm to touch, you will know it is finished. You know, if it's not jiggling, you can tell that it's still liquidy inside. So I would start at 45 seconds to a minute and then work your way up. And there it is in all its glory. Mine took a 1.5 minutes. As you can see, that when I tested it after 1 minute, it was still kind of tacky and sticky. But now, see how it's bouncing back and it's springy and it's firm to touch. I hope y'all can see that. She's warm, she's warm. Now you can put your favorite frosting on it. You can sprinkle over some powdered sugar. You can put just some ice cream on it, however that you would like. I'm gonna let it cool just a few minutes, and then I'm gonna put a little bit of whipped cream and some yellow sprinkles because it's fall. And I'll be back to taste test. Put a little dollop of whipped cream, y'all see? And some yellow sprinkles. Oh, it smells so good. Y'all, in 10 minutes, I had some supper, macaroni and cheese, dessert, and I got it all cleaned up. I call it a win. It was yummy and delicious. Ooh, this looks so good. Y'all see, got a little whipped cream there. It's still really warm. You know, you can put some chocolate chips on this too if you want. That is so good. That's heaven in a mug. Look at that. This is something if you need a little afternoon pick-me-up, if you need a little nighttime treat after you get your children to bed when you've had a rough day. Just mix you up one of these. Stand in your pantry, in a closet, hide in your bedroom, the bathroom, make you a bubble bath. While you're making this in the microwave, take this to the bath with you, ladies. Relax, enjoy yourself. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope this helps you out, and I hope you guys are doing well.